welcome to the channel. If you're returning, then welcome back. It's lovely to see you again. If you're new here, then thank you very much for clicking on the link, the picture, and I hope this video is useful to you. As a quick introduction, my name's Fliss. I unfortunately have the fantastic diagnosis of MS. I've had it for almost 9 years, and I've made this channel to try and pass on some hints and tips and advice that I've learned over those 9 years, which has helped me go from having lots of episodes at the beginning to practically nothing. 90% of the time I am thriving, I'm fine, I'm healthy. So that's why I've done this channel, and I hope it helps. So today I want to talk to you about those tips. So what can you do to help you stay relapse free or really reduce your relapses? So here we go. Number 1. Sorry, that was a bit jazzy, wasn't it? Number 1. So number 1, first and foremost, is your diet. Now, I will bang on about diet because for me it is the thing, the biggest thing that I changed, which made my episodes go from up here to like well down here. So in essence, in a nutshell, in brief, I do not eat 5 different things. They are gluten. Gluten is really highly inflammatory. It upsets your gut lining. You have look it up, leaky gut syndrome. It just sets off your inflammation response and your immune system, and your body starts attacking yourself, as you probably know. Number 2, I don't have any dairy. That doesn't include eggs. I still eat eggs. I'm not vegan. I've toyed with the idea sometimes, but I do love eggs, and I also really love honey. So I'm a bit like, maybe not. So yeah, gluten and dairy. Number 3 is refined sugar. I know this was my hardest one to give up by far, but now you can replace it. There are so many nice replacements out there. So coconut sugar, honey, maple syrup, there's a thing called Sweet Freedom, which would be nice. No, it's in my cupboard, I can't get that now. But yeah, lots of replacements out there for natural sugars that aren't refined, that doesn't set off that inflammation in your gut. Yeah, so there we go. So gluten, dairy, refined sugar. 4th one is caffeine. I know, I used to love my cups of tea. I still do love cups of tea, they're just now decaffeinated cups of tea or herbal teas. Again, there's loads of different things out there that you can try. Actually, you might try and think, they're actually really nice, I enjoy drinking that, so give it a go. And the 5th one, which again is a really hard one for some people, is alcohol. I never used to be I was never much of a big drinker anyway, and then I had my kids and I had to give up when I was pregnant, and then to be honest, I had a little bit at Christmas and it set off loads of relapses, so I just went, just gonna cut that one out as well. So those are the 5 things, and if you're thinking to yourself, oh, but they're all my favourite things, what am I gonna do? My favourite food, hand on heart, was macaroni cheese, and those are 2 massive food groups that I cannot eat. It sets off relapses. But ask yourself, would you rather have relapses and relapses and making your condition worse? If you've got a different chronic illness that is set off by diet, would you rather have all those symptoms, or would you rather find lovely, gorgeous, super tasting different foods and have none? It's an easy win-win if you ask me. So there we go. Number 1, diet. Number 2. Number 2 is reduce stress. Now, they've done studies. I'm not a scientist. So when people were talking about stress exacerbating symptoms, I was a bit like, how can that work? But if you think about it, if you are run down, if you're stressed, then you get ill. And it's the same thing, that if you get really worked up and overstressed, your body just kicks it all up, your immune system goes into overdrive, and guess what? It starts attacking your cells again. So, reduce stress. I've got a quote here from a study. I'm not going to try and do it. So, it is, being in stress management therapy reduced the development of new brain lesions. Now, for me, if you can reduce your stress and have no new brain lesions and stay better, what are you going to do? Reduce stress. Now, reducing stress in today's life, I have 2 kids, I have a job, I do Avon, I do other things, I do this. It's not easy, but there are ways that you need to just find time to do it. So like examples are, I do yoga, I take some time. That's really, really nice to just calm and get back collected and beautiful. And yes, yoga is really good. Other things you can do: delegate tasks, don't be too hard on yourself, get rid of those people that like all the time. You don't need that crap in your life. If you've got friends out there that are just like me, just cut ties. You don't need it. Are they really that good a friend, or are they stressing you out that much that they're making you ill? You don't need it. You don't even have to say, I'm not being your friend anymore, bugger off. You can just, you know, just don't see them as often. Or if they've got these problems, just switch off. Don't listen to the problems, because you end up taking those problems back and you stressing about them, and it's just not worth it. So yeah, this one, the next kind of thing, I've got notes because otherwise I'll forget. Never good at doing this. But find time to unwind. Again, hard having children to unwind. They're always like, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." But try and just find some time just to switch off. Turn the telly on. We've been watching this Alaskan bush people on the telly at night, and it's hysterical. They are real hillbillies. But yeah, so we watched that in the evening, and it's just like, yeah, switch off, gone. And top of my list, I think, is just stay in tune with your body. You know what, how your body feels. You know if you start feeling a little bit numb. You know if you start like not remembering things. You've got brain fog. You know when you're pushing yourself too far. So when you're in, just roll it back. Just kind of go, I'm sorry, I can't do that at the minute. You know, give yourself a bit of time just to come back to it. So yeah, number 2 is don't stress so much. Number 3. Number 3 is get your guns out. Do some exercise. Now I know that's a bit of a catch-22. If you've got MS or a chronic illness or other things that maybe you have really bad fatigue, or you have muscle spasms, or you know even movement's quite hard, the last thing you want to do is exercise. I'm not talking go and run a marathon. I'm talking go for a small walk or do some yoga. I do yoga and it really helps. Now yoga, I've said this before I think in a different video, but yoga's brilliant for MS in particular because it strengthens your core. So if you have problems with like balance or muscle weakness, yoga really helps improve that and build up. So your other ideas, if you can't walk, if you're like in a wheelchair or something, try and do something with your arms. Just, you know, get your body working a bit more. Just get off your bum and go and do something, because again, the process of doing exercise releases endorphins and things that really help like heal your brain and get your body working, and it just helps. So if you can, try and put exercise into your life. Number 4 on the door. 4. Number 4 is avoid infection. Again, as a mum, this isn't easy because they bring everything home with them. But if you can, wash your hands lots, you know, sanitize your sides. If the kids have got something, just every time you're wiping something your nose, clean your hands as well. Get your flu jab. Anything that can avoid getting infections, because when you get infections, what happens? Your immune system flares up. For people with MS, that means it is going to start eating things that it shouldn't do and attacking cells that you need. So yeah, number 4 is avoid infections. So as a recap, number 1, diet. Definitely change your diet. Number 2 is stress. Avoid it at all costs. Number 3, do exercise. Number 4, avoid infections. Those are my 4 top tips to help you thrive with MS and stay healthy as much as you can. There you go. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope those tips help. If you want any more information, just do comment below. Please do subscribe. I'm going to be trying to put out some more sort of diety things and other helpful tips. And it'd be great to have you on board and get to know you a bit better. So enjoy your day, or if you've had, this is the end of your day and you're watching it in the evening, hope you've had an amazing day. Please try doing them if you haven't already. I really do think it will help. Bye.